Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity to present our 2022 budget. Just like last year, I'm still looking forward to doing this in person when COVID is finally behind us. This is an occasion to talk about both where we stand as a community and our shared vision for where we want to go. It's been another extraordinary year for Tampa. And for all the challenges we face together amid the pandemic and resulting economic uncertainty, we have so much to be proud of because we are stronger today than ever before. Tampa's economy is growing, our civic pride and spirit are sky high, and our future looks as bright as our Stanley Cup and Lombardi trophies. Preliminary results of a survey of citizens across Tampa are testament to our positive trajectory. 9 in 10 Tampa residents would recommend Tampa as a place to live, work, raise children, or open a business. 9 in 10 have confidence in Tampa city government. There is no doubt that Tampa can withstand challenges. As you can see from this slide, Tampa's finances took a hit from COVID. We lost significant revenue in parking fees, convention bookings, and more. However, we were able to maintain our stellar service provision and stay afloat financially by deferring capital projects and refinancing debt, among other sensible steps. Fortunately, our property values increased for the 8th straight year, as did revenue from sources like sales taxes. The American Rescue Plan and CARES Acts have and will continue to help, especially when focused on critical needs like affordable housing, mobility, and long-deferred infrastructure maintenance. During these difficult times, economic opportunity and development through inclusion became even more important for our city. And as a result, we have successes to celebrate. Throughout the last year, we were able to increase our Equal Business Opportunity Program by 16%, from $24 million to $28 million. We were also able to save tens of thousands of construction jobs by investing in an expansive occupational safety program, which enabled one of the city's most critical industries to stay active and remain economically viable. This resulted in those developments, apartments and hotels coming online, creating housing and jobs that would not otherwise be available. The occupational safety program, streamlining our permitting process and cutting red tape, contributed significantly to the permitting of an astounding $4.5 billion in development for FY20. The 21 numbers are not yet available, but we are on track for the same number of permits. You all know the importance of a strong fund balance to address unforeseen emergencies. This budget's reserves of 24% will allow us to continue to address potential future incidents as well as maintain superior bond ratings, which you know save taxpayers millions of dollars every year. The theme of this year's budget proposal is strengthening Tampa's foundation, because that's what it does. I don't need to tell this council that a strong foundation, be it infrastructure, housing, fiscal strength, opportunity, or safety, is what enables a community like ours to be resilient in the face of challenges and ambitious when it comes to improving the quality of life for every neighborhood. We have some exciting and overdue capital improvement projects in this budget, including remodeling of the convention center to attract larger events, the design of the Government Services Center in East Tampa to centralize and simplify service availability, new fire stations, the decentralization of fleet maintenance, and the East Tampa and New Tampa recreation centers. This FY22 budget is about collaboration and inclusion. We listened very closely to each of you on this council. We incorporated into this budget much of what you told us. And we listened closely to our residents, conducting our annual Citizen Sentiment Survey to gauge the service level expectations and wishes of our community in terms of their needs and experiences. Transforming Tampa's Tomorrow, or T3, is how I describe our overall vision for moving Tampa forward, and this budget reflects the 5 core goals of T3. Strengthening community-centric services, enhancing workforce development, increasing housing affordability, improving infrastructure and mobility, and sustainability and resilience. So let's take each pillar one at a time. Strengthening community-centric services means focusing on what our community wants and needs from us and how we can improve the service we provide the public day in and day out. This is why we are upgrading our overall customer service system to make it easier for residents to connect with City Hall. We've created the Customer Experience Director position and are now excited to be implementing a new customer service software that will allow the community easy and direct access to our City of Tampa team. This budget is another great example. It's available on a new platform, OpenGov, that will make it far easier for the public and you to review, analyze, and understand how public money is being spent. Improving transparency, accountability, and accessibility are key to community-centric services. We've also named Osea Wynn as our Chief Diversity Officer. She will work to implement diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives throughout the community by establishing and overseeing the Mayor's Advisory Councils. We have taken these actions to ensure our ethnically diverse communities have a direct link into and a voice within City Hall. We've had many conversations about our public safety. We heard your passion concerning community needs, and as a result have incorporated a number of public safety solutions into this budget. As you can see from this slide, these changes will improve emergency medical response times by adding personnel, fire stations, and rescue vehicles. In addition, our police department participated in the Mayor's Task Force on Policing along with many community members, resulting in 19 citizen-led improvements that have been successfully implemented. Initiated a well-planned and thoughtful mental health co-responder program, as well as working collaboratively to make our Citizens Review Board more effective. Tackling housing affordability shortage is essential. You and I hear it from the community every day, and the Citizen Sentiment Survey confirms that affordable housing is one of our community's top priorities. That's why we are allocating 20%, more than $16 million of the American Rescue Plan funding to affordable housing efforts. That's in addition to the $20 million in federal, state, and local dollars that we will put towards housing solutions. We've made and will continue to make zoning and policy changes to encourage more private developers to enter the workforce and affordable housing market. We are championing many housing solutions, from tiny homes to multifamily housing options, including a transformative mixed-use development that includes over 900 income-qualifying affordable housing units as a vibrant mixed-income community in West Tampa. We will be expanding the infill housing program to multifamily and a variety of income levels. We also will start offering the owner-occupied rehabilitation program to those earning more than 80% AMI. As we are all aware, the homeless population is growing in our community. In response, we have developed a bold, innovative, and compassionate plan that will offer those experiencing homelessness expanded services, allowing for successful reintegration into our community. Together, we are making progress on workforce development. We created the Workforce Development Department and hired an amazing director in Bryn McKenzie, worked with you to adopt an apprenticeship ordinance and established the Mayor's Workforce Council, and created the Bridges to Business initiative to make it easier for local businesses to work with our city. As a city, it's not only important to champion career pathways, but also help to provide them. As such, we are incorporating fleet and facility maintenance training and a culinary academy into the design of our proposed Government Service Center on Hannah Avenue. This workforce training will provide opportunities not only for East Tampa residents, but for our entire region as well. Infrastructure and mobility are crucial to transforming Tampa's tomorrow. Though I won't sugarcoat how big a blow it was to lose the All for Transportation money that was so overwhelmingly supported by our constituents, I will provide a path to forge ahead on our own, one that includes a citywide mobility plan. We've all heard the calls from our community to make our streets, sidewalks, and trails safe and to improve our road maintenance. To this end, we have committed an estimated $22 million for road safety and maintenance. Mayors Pam Iorio and Bob Buckhorn began the hard work of catching up on Tampa's long neglected infrastructure needs, and that work must continue. That's how we limit flooding, carbon emissions, and ensure a clean water supply for future generations. These actions and more will continue to strengthen our foundation. With your help, we've focused on comprehensive upgrades and improvements for Tampa's neighborhoods, tackled our aging water and wastewater pipes, made significant stormwater improvements, started building and planning more than 25 miles of trails and greenways connecting our neighborhoods, and prioritized pedestrian, bicycle, and vehicle safety by joining the Vision Zero network. Resiliency and sustainability underpin everything we do, from improving equity to upgrading our pipes. Earlier this year, we released Tampa's first ever resilient roadmap, Resilient Tampa, overseen by the city's first ever Resilience and Sustainability Officer, Whit Rimmer. We are intensely focused on climate preparedness, energy efficiency, and environmental protection, making that a central part of our workforce culture. This budget continues transitioning our fleet to electric-powered vehicles, fortifies our critical infrastructure against the effects of climate change, promotes the development of solar energy at new and existing city facilities, and continues our efforts to increase the city's green space and tree canopy. Resilient Tampa includes 58 recommendations, and every manager in the city understands that we are committed to tackling every one of them, big and small. I want to thank each of you for your input and ideas as they have been thoughtfully woven into this budget. This budget is truly a collaborative effort that will not only address our community needs, but will lead our city successfully into the future. Transforming Tampa's tomorrow is working together to ensure our wonderfully unique and diverse community reaches its potential. We have a lot of work to do and some big and bold decisions ahead of us. But working together, I sincerely believe we can improve the quality of life in every one of Tampa's neighborhoods. Now let's get to work.